This is KUGAN CASSIUS for iFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're in Dubai here. I'm joined by, I'm sure a lot of people on social media will know this man.
Yeah.
Is it Mr. Money Kicks or is it just Money Kicks?
Money Kicks.
Just Money Kicks.
Yeah.
Talk to me first of all about where the name came from.
Just like I liked Floyd Mayweather. I just liked wearing his merch, Money Team. I was buying all his merch when I was younger. And I liked like sneakers, so I just mixed them, Money Kicks.
There we go.
Yeah,
Done.
yeah.
Done.
Just made it and then became a big name, alhamdulillah.
Let's now talk about the social knockout,
Yeah.
the event which was at the Coca-Cola Arena, fantastic arena here in Dubai, relatively new, which you had a boxing fight on.
Yeah.
So how was that experience, first of all?
It was a different experience, you know, we broke a lot of doors. Like Tam came up with the idea like 2 years ago. I thought he was joking. I never thought I'd be a boxer, you know. And yeah, we did the event and we just shook the city. Like people were shocked because you know boxing is not that big here. And yeah, we just broke a lot of doors and inshallah many more events. And yeah, it was like the biggest event in the Middle East, like as a boxing YouTube, you know, it was the biggest event.
Well, for people out there, you can either like it or not like it, but you almost have to accept that it is a part of kind of the new age of how people are watching boxing, etc. Always has negative opinions, but also has the opinion of it's not really harming anyone. To a certain degree, yes. But how did you find the training for it?
The training was hard. It was not a joke. You know, people think boxing is a joke. The training, the sparring, the conditioning, it's like a different lifestyle. You change your whole lifestyle. Before I was just like eating and just editing videos and this, but now just training twice a day, conditioning coach, sparring, getting my ass whooped in the gym. Shout out to TK Fitness. Like it's like the best gym in the Middle East. To me, it's like if you want to be a proper boxer and go hardcore, TK Fitness is the best gym in the Middle East.
The fight itself, give us a summary for people that haven't watched how the fight played out for you.
The fight was a bit funny. My opponent was Wilding. Like first round he came boof boof boof. You know how they don't have boxing experience, so they're like going crazy. And he got tired, and I just outboxed him 3 rounds and just outboxed him.
But when you finished that, how did you feel? What was the emotions like for you?
It's the best feeling in the world. Winning a fight is the best feeling. Like Tam told me, like it's the best feeling. But yeah, like he was right. It's like the best feeling I ever felt in my life. It felt like it was a movie. Like everybody's emotion, everybody's crying, everybody's stressed. Like it's a different experience, you know. And alhamdulillah, you know, we're introducing boxing to the Middle East like big time. We did it like it's like the O2 of Dubai, Coca-Cola Arena, you know, the first boxing event. Alhamdulillah, did good, and we just broke a lot of doors.
And it's given you incentive to go and have another one?
Of course, I want that feeling again. I loved it. I thought I'd be nervous. I was okay, it was fun.
For people that don't know, give us a background to kind of how you have built your kind of social media platform over the last few years. We know it involves very expensive trainers as well, or sneakers, sorry, that's what we say. But just give us a summary for people that don't know, maybe in the UK, about how you built yourself up.
So I started as collecting sneakers. It's the same thing here. No one knew about sneakers. You know how Arabs are like, or slippers, and they're like, "What are you doing? You know, you're crazy."
The sort of stuff that Tam wears.
So they were all making fun of me, like, "What's this guy doing?" You know, and I became big, like in America, sneaker community, and London also has a big sneaker community. So I started there, and then I started wrapping cars into sneakers. Like the sneaker, like the Easy, I wrapped it to a car, the design.
And it just spiraled.
It went viral.
Yeah.
It like got 4 million views. It went in Complex, CNN.
What was the car?
Cadillac Escalade. And then I did the Supreme LV Ferrari. It got like 12 million views.
How old were you?
It's 15.
And how old are you now?
I'm 19.
God, 19.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah.
Jeez. But yeah, you've obviously made a huge name for yourself, not just in Dubai, but across kind of worldwide social media. But it's a changing market, and like I said, the involvement of social media presence in boxing now is huge, and no bigger really than what's happening next week with Jake Paul, who's taking on an established UFC fighter. Maybe obviously not of the peak that he was, but Tyrone Woodley. But these fights are crazy to think 3 years ago you wouldn't ever think this.
But you should respect Jake Paul. I respect him. I never met him, but I know Logan, his brother. Like from what he was, a social media Disney guy, into fighting a UFC, respect him. You know, I respect him. You know, you have to respect him, and it's not easy. People think you're putting everything in the line when you go enter that ring. But I respect Jake, win or lose. He is a man fighting Woodley. He's a UFC proper athlete. He's an athlete. Since he was young, he was properly doing this, you know, and he's fighting, and that's respect.
Absolutely. I think that, I mean, we had a brief conversation off camera about it. If his background wasn't YouTube and Disney, etc., then people will be looking at him just as a 3-0 novice and probably wouldn't be obviously as well known. But because he has that background, he gets a lot of criticism. But to be honest, he doesn't seem like he's almost like he's fueled by people kind of doubting him. And
that's good, you know. See, if you get hate, you're doing it right. That's what. If you don't get hate and people are not talking about you, you're not doing it right. Change, you know. So he went from YouTube. He saw the YouTube thing was going a little bit down. He went to boxing. Now boxing is the new thing. A lot of people hate Jake. People want to see him get knocked out. That's why people like now this boxing.
But that's why they're watching as well.
Yeah, the same thing with Floyd. Everybody's like, oh, this time he's gonna lose. He wins.
Well, Prince Nassim Hamid also had the same. Obviously, Sam will remember that people used to watch Naz and find him really kind of cocky and arrogant, and they almost, not everyone, but there were a section of people that would watch Naz because they wanted to see him lose.
Like Prince Nassim was like, to us, like in Arabs, we always respected him. Like if he was what he was, like when there was social media, he would be having 100 million followers. You know, like that attitude. He was like Conor McGregor of boxing. Like he was like the same attitude, how his style, dancing in the ring. You know, he was different.
Absolutely. Just before I let you go, who's next on the list for you in your second fight? Who do you want?
I want face Jarvis. I think he's scared. I want Deji. I was gonna fight him my first fight. So Deji wanted to fight me before he lost against Vinny Hackle.
Yeah.
He wanted to fight me. I got the offer on this, but the COVID headache was there. So inshallah I'll fight Deji, no problem.
Yeah? Yeah. So if this video somehow gets to Deji, what's the message?
I'll knock him out. I'll fight in Dubai anytime. Okay. He needs to lose some weight. He's fat.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, listen. I appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Good to
being
meet
your
you.
Channel, and inshallah, you're gonna come the next event. Inshallah.
I feel like Tam's gonna make me come.
Yeah. So. You're gonna see you'll be shocked. Like that event, I was shocked. I never thought the setup and the Coca-Cola, like it was. You know, in the Middle East, we don't know what's boxing. You know, people. The setup felt like you were in Vegas.
I can imagine because this is.
Boogie was there, Guru, like.
Fat Joe.
Like it was a big event, alhamdulillah.
Okay, I'm sure you just ring these people up, don't you, in your extensive phone book and get them there. Like I said, appreciate your time, and yes, we're going to try our best to come out to that show in October, and well, listen, best of luck.
Thank you.
In your camp when you start.
Yeah, inshallah. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much.